Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. Today we're going to be not finishing up the Winter Village, but we're going to be adding one of the very last pieces to it for 2023 into 2024. I'm giving myself until the end of February to pretty much wrap up everything I'm working on, and today I happen to get pretty much everything delivered to finish it off. As of recording this, we're going to be doing the Alpine Lodge, and I've said many times that I wanted to add this for this season, but it's been sold out across the board. And that is very true. It is still not launching until March on Lego.com. We're not launching, but restocking. And I was going to order that previously when the new January 1st wave came out. I wanted to do the Alpine Lodge added onto it, but unfortunately still out of stock until the restock in like March 6th or something like that, which, I mean, I could have done, but schedule is a schedule, and I do want to kind of keep myself to it. Now, I actually got lucky, and I've been banking all of my Amazon points and stuff for a while, and this happened to come available just a couple days ago, and it was for 2-day shipping, and this arrived about 10 minutes ago. So very excited to finally get the Alpine Lodge. If you're not familiar, every single season they launch one holiday themed set for their Winter Village collection, and this year it was this awesome log cabin known as the Alpine Lodge. For a while now I've been debating where I want Santa to kind of like rule the little district from, and I think this is going to be Santa's place until one day I can wrap my head around the $400 it takes to get the Winter Chalet. If you're not familiar with that set, that is a Bricklink designer program. You can find it on eBay. The cheapest one is $360, so a little expensive. $100, which free with gift cards, was much better for now. So this will pretty much be the end of it this season. I'm still going to be adding a wall and some special minifigures and stuff, like some holiday collectible minifigs to the actual town, but for the most part I think this will probably be the last building, just because I think this is going to launch when I looked at my schedule, like February 1st, which I cannot believe it's already 2024. So between that, the walls, the minifigures, I don't know if I'm adding anything else. Santa's Visit was kind of one I was looking at, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. But yeah, the city's growing. We just added Hogsmeade last time to the Winter Village, which I absolutely adore. And then obviously the town park, love it. And I just redid the entire top of the line, so we have a lot of space to expand in 2024, and I'm very excited for that. This set retails for $100, and like I said, you can get it at Lego.com, you can get it on Amazon. It's just going to be restocks only for now on Lego.com, so if you're interested in March, this should be shipping out again, but you can order it today. For Amazon, I believe they still have it in stock, and it comes pretty darn quick. It sells for $100, and it has 1,517 pieces, and again, log cabin is pretty darn awesome. I absolutely love this set, and it has light brick included. You also have a small snow scene as well, which is going to look awesome in front. As for where this is going, of course it's going in the holiday little holiday district here. However, what I think I'm going to do with this specifically is I'm going to combine the two holiday Main Street sets and put them back to back to make it look like one side facing each side of the street. Move the market stall probably around this. Eventually, and this is maybe the last thing I want to do this season, I would love to put this on like a little mountaintop, so like Santa's looking over the village. I think that would be pretty cool, and it'll look cool down here. However, when I move it up top, once more modular buildings start getting added and the holiday district gets moved up to the haunted districts area, it's not going to look as good. So I'm still debating that, but for now, this is going to be Santa's little town hall. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. As always, thank you so much for all the support. If you're interested in becoming a member of the channel, it would help support me a lot. Feel free to check out the little join button next to any of my videos if you want to become a member of the channel. If not, totally fine. Thank you all so much for the support anyways. I'll see you at the end of the build, folks.
Alright everybody, so here's the final build. Two things. If I'm hard to understand, I'm sorry. This build took me a few days just because I've been incredibly sick. And yes, it's January. I get sick every January, and here we are. So I'm sorry if I'm a little nasally or I'm a little out of it. I'm doing the best I can. And sorry for the bandage over my thumb for most of the video. I actually have a pretty bad cut from the kitchen on my thumb right now, so I'm trying to like keep it bandaged as much as I can. I ditched it for the back half of the video just because after a few days it did heal up pretty well, but unfortunately not my favorite week on record. So for the actual build, here we are. Now I'm willing to go out on a limb that this is my absolute favorite Winter Village set that I own. Holiday Main Street, Hogsmeade, they were both great, but I definitely think this is my favorite overall. And as usual, we'll start with some of these smaller accessories. So here we have a really cool snowmobile, a couple little pieces of greenery on the side of it. Overall pretty basic, but very cool. I'm going to try and work this into the city the best I can, but I'm not 100% sure where all of these accessories are going to go. Secondly, we do have a really cool looking outhouse with a very unique tree design as well. Very, very cool. I love this slanted roof piece, which of course does not open. You can obviously peel it off, but it's not going to open up to anything. You have a small moon sticker here, and when you open it up inside, there is actually a small toilet and a roll of toilet paper. So very, very creative there. I like that quite a bit. If I ever do like an outdoor woods theme, that'll be really, really cool to add to like the A-frame cabin or something similar. And honestly, a piece that I did not even know came with this set. I focused mainly on the building. If you have followed this channel for pretty long, I wear hockey jerseys all the time. Whether it be my Captain America one, my San Jose Sharks jersey, my Kraken jersey, anything player related. I got a lot of hockey stuff. It is my favorite sport. I now have a hockey ring. Well, not necessarily a hockey ring, but like just an ice skating rink. And I'm very excited about that. It even comes with 2 pairs of skates, $100 for some apparent reason. And then a little hockey puck in here as well. You have the small start of a snowman, another really cool tree design, a very cool like frozen over dock, and you can see like my fingers like through the bottom of this is like a really weird almost I'm trying to think of the color, like a fuchsia like translucent appearance on this. It looks like something you could build Rainbow Road out of from Mario Kart. It is very, very cool, and I absolutely love it, and I definitely didn't just think about what I did before I did it. So I got some hockey skates to clean up over here, but very, very cool. I cannot wait to work that into the city. As for the minifigures, we have a nice older minifigure here. She's a really cool button-up sweater on, really nice hairpiece as well. I love the pockets on the leg prints here. Very, very cool. Then, of course, I saw a lot of comparisons to like Bill Murray from this guy, and I very much see it. But it comes with 2 pairs of skis, ski poles, a backpack, Bill Murray hairpiece, facial expression, and a very cool ski jacket here with a really cool leg print on him as well. They, of course, do make a ski resort and everything now too, which would be very cool if you ever if I ever have room, which of course I will eventually, to expand the Winter Village further. And here we have another minifigure. She's arriving with her cat, which is definitely a nice inclusion. Looks very similar to our previous and current cats with that gray background, so we love it. Definitely, she likes her bangs. Let's just put it that way for the hairpiece. Very interesting sweater choice, and really nice pockets as well. The leg prints for all of these pieces are pretty nice, except for the kid, which of course is not going to be the best. Really cool minifigure here. I love it. I love the hat. The overalls are great. They actually give that really like nice leather feel to them. Same thing with the back suspenders. And then it extends most of the way down on the leg piece as well. Has a cool little gray mustache and a nice pair of glasses as well. And then, of course, we got the lucky one. We got the kid with the hockey stick, a really cool scarf design, which I absolutely love, cool Christmas sweater, and a purple beanie as well. So very, very nice minifigure selection. I think they're great. Very strong set, honestly. Like, they did really, really well on everything. So as for the actual final build, this thing is fantastic, and it is very unique. I love the actual slanted design, and if you watched my last review, I talked about the Hogsmeade set, and I built that, and I loved it, but the slant pieces of the roof were an absolute pain to try and put on. These went on fantastic. They look great. This log cabin design on the outside is very, very unique to not just this set, but the city in general. This is going to pop. I'm really happy with this set. I think it is awesome. They knocked it out of the park on 2023. Now, of course, I've said before, I'm a big fan of squirrels and I'm a big fan of birds. Guess what we got here? We got a gray squirrel right over here, and we have a little cardinal on. Try and pop him off. A little birdhouse, which is just a fantastic addition. I love it. And I've said with the town square and the town park and even some of the winter village, I want to hide different species of birds and try and gather as much as I can and just spread throughout the city to try and have people find them and stuff. I think that's a great little project to do. Nice snow detail and everything, of course, along the chimney, all the details of the chimney itself. We have a couple pieces of firewood down here, so we have an axe to cut the firewood piece on top of the actual mound here. A couple ridges for different snow patterns, some sand colored stones, and some regular light gray tiles as well. Bright green doors on both doorknobs are of course going to be matching there. We have some garland atop both of the sides here, and then right over here we have a beautiful sign for the title of this actual building, which is the Two Pines Inn, with a couple of pieces underneath of garland as well, and then a couple of lanterns, some very nice shutters, some more greenery on the outside here, and I'll angle it up a little bit so you guys can see that. This balcony, very nicely done as well, and then on top, with the squirrel, we have a couple small footprints and some pieces of lying snow, just around the actual windows up top. Some slanted roofs that I mentioned earlier, very much like those. Really cool wood patterns overall. This is just very creative, and I absolutely love it. Now going off to the side, you can see a lot of the pieces that are going to be coming into play, including the greenery, and of course this is primarily going to be just the chimney. Now going towards the inside, we get a lot of details. I will start with the coolest one, this light brick. That is fantastic. There's a small fireplace right in here on the second floor and right down here on the actual main floor of a huge fireplace. That is fantastic. I love it. Looks great. And I love the addition to light bricks on any set. I think that looks absolutely awesome. Here I decided to put the Christmas tree that you can tow with the snowmobile just on the inside. Get it out of the way, and that means I don't have another randomly sized Christmas tree to try and home. We have a couple of really cool recliner chairs down here, a couple of mugs full of either chocolate, eggnog, hot cocoa, or something maybe a little bit spicier. We got a cookie right here, and some garland going around the inside. And then back here, we have a really cool coffee and espresso maker, a couple syrups, some cookies, and then the actual lodge book with a really cool pen right here, which I love. Then up top, we have a couple of beds, both matching, of course, really cool, what am I trying to say? Really cool rugs on the side, and I just realized I may have missed a piece. Glad I kept the extra ones just in case, and then a couple of small 1x1 tile pieces to look like snow has been tracked in on people's shoes. A small wreath up top, and then of course some cabinets all in that Hogwarts sandstone green, which is beautiful. And then up top, another matching bed, very similar rug pattern to the outside in the attic up here. And these are actually able to be opened as well. They're a little bit tougher, but if you even just want to raise up one to try and work inside, you definitely can. You have a Christmas present right here as well. So very, very nice. And then along the outside, nothing too much to show here. You have a small crate, some mounds, and a snow shovel, along with that sign and another window. So yeah, that is going to be the overview on this specific set. Now, I'm going to take a quick peek at the city with you guys, show you kind of where we're currently standing. I did just finish my first overview and everything for January, and then now rolling into February with this build. Another overview will be done shortly. I'm excited to add this. It's fantastic. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put it. I said in the beginning, I wanted this to kind of be like Santa's house. I don't know. I like the hotel idea. I really do. I might have to do Santa's visit and make that house like Santa's house. I think that's what's going to end up happening. I don't want to renovate this, and I know I can have Santa live in it. I just don't think it's going to happen. I thought about having it like as the guest book. Excuse me. Thought about having it as a guest book. I'm not sure, but for now, I don't think Santa's going to be living in this. As I finish this up, however, I did order a ton of extra bricks. I finished up the minifigure lineup. We're gonna have one big video. We're gonna be adding a bunch of minifigures, snow details, Santa's sleigh flying over the city. It's all coming to an end. As February starts to roll its head, and I'm going to be finishing up the Winter Village. I think I'm going to try and do Santa's visit. I think that is the kind of last piece I want to do. And if I can get Santa's like home, I think that'd be pretty cool. If I decide not to go that route, I'm going to keep Santa just like flying over the city, and that's going to be it. Maybe I'll do like the Elf Clubhouse or something instead. But as of now, I don't know if I'm going to be having that or not, because I think Santa's sleigh flying over the city would be pretty cool, unless I have it where it's like the robot Santa from Santa Claus 2 from Disney. That could, that could be a pretty cool idea. But anyways, without rambling on, let's take a look at the current state of the Winter Village in the city before and after we add this lovely set. Alright everybody, so here is the current Holiday or Winter Village if this is your first time. We do have pieces of Holiday Main Street and some minifigures all over the place. Right off to the side over here you can see Hogsmeade, right off to the side of the city as of now, which is going to have Harry and Professor McGonagall walking right past the Winter Stall, which is this year's gift with purchase for the holidays. In the background, you do see the Sirius Black Wanted sign from that set as well, and a small Christmas tree. Then we have the Holly Jolly Music Store right here, and the Santa's Toy Store from the Holiday Main Street sign, or set. The large Christmas tree with a little photo op in front. Of course, Santa and his reindeer as well. A small lamppost. Bunch of random minifigures. And in the back, I do have the Holiday Main Street little train car just on display as well. So I'm not 100% sure where everything is going to go just yet. I have a couple ideas in mind, but I'm not going to hold myself to them just yet. I'm not raising this up yet either. I know I said I kind of wanted to put it on a pedestal if it was Santa's house. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try and work it in the best I can, and we're going to see what we get. So if you don't like where I put it, let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see a better spot. This is all going to be moved towards that upper area here soon. I actually have something up there for a future video, so I'm not going to show that off just yet, and a bunch of spare supplies. So the top half of the city is still a construction zone, but it's for very soon future projects, including one new theme coming to the channel. So very excited for that. So let's rearrange the city a little bit and see what we're looking at, guys. Alright everybody, so here's the final look at the Winter Village for this round. Overall, I actually changed a lot of it, and I'm pretty happy with how most of it turned out. So right up front, I did move the winter stall up front, and then I do have the little snowmobile delivering packages with one of the hotel managers. I think that's a pretty cool little detail. Then I have the mother and her son right here. She's moving on with some shopping bags while her son is getting ready to play some hockey. I put Bill Murray kind of as like the little hockey guard there, and of course the little hockey player in the rink. Put the large Christmas tree right behind it as kind of like the first thing you'd see from that side of the city. As for Hogsmeade and the Holiday Main Street, I actually did combine both of those structures. So I wanted Honeydukes up front because I do like it a lot more than the Three Broomsticks, but just with the height difference, it didn't quite work out. You can see the little picture of Sirius Black in the background. And then off to the side, I did the Winter Lodge. Little outhouse is like a public bathroom right off to the side. Professor McGonagall and Harry Potter, of course, taking a walk there. And then we have the little train scene right up front. So I have the conductor kind of like off to the side here. I guess I can have him kind of up front watching. And the family going to do a little portrait with their kids here. Little snowman and Christmas tree. We're left alone. I moved the Holiday Main Street sign right off to the side here just for now. There's the new town park. I'm very happy with the progress. But yeah, that's just going to about do it for this round here. I'm very happy with it. Any of the other minifigures are still inside the shop, and I'm not going to take those apart or anything like that to show them off because we've seen them many, many times before, but I am very happy with it. As for Santa's sleigh, Santa himself, all the reindeer, they will be back once the pieces come in a few days, I'm going to be having them flying over this little landscape here, and he'll be back in the city in no time. But for now, here's the overall final look at the Holiday Main Street, or the Holiday District, Winter Village, whatever you want to call it. I'm very happy with it so far, and yes, we now have a hockey rink, so I'm very excited for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another build. Like I said before many times, we're going to be doing at least one more big update to this, just with random pieces, minifigures, and everything else that I can manage in one big update. I'm not promising anything else. So hopefully till the end of February, we're going to get through all of that, and then we're on to the next project. Thank you guys so much. And here's the overall view of at least the downtown city so far. I do miss the Halloween village over here, but for now, we have to do what we got to do for some space. So thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comment section any specific things you'd like to see added to the roster for the Holiday Village, or any future sets that you'd like to see done on this channel. Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. Happy holidays. Be safe in all this crazy weather happening right now, and I'll see you next time. Happy building, folks.